Hi guys! Okay, so today I'm making a highly requested video and that is the tutorial for the dance team makeup. So let's get started. First things first is you want to prep your lips for lipstick that we have to do later. So just get any moisturizing lip balm. Second, you're gonna want to curl your eyelashes because they have to be curled or else when we put on our fake eyelashes, they'll stick out. It's not good. Next step is we're gonna prep our face. A lot of people don't do this step and I guess that's fine, but first of all, if you're breaking out with acne really bad and we're caking our face with makeup every week for a competition, a great way that prevents breakouts is using a primer. It just creates a barrier between the makeup and your skin. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this Smashbox Photo Finish Water Primer and I'm just gonna spray my face with it. And the next thing I'm gonna use is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. This I'm just gonna put on my fingers and rub around my whole face. Next step is color corrector. You don't have to do this, it's completely unnecessary. Just if you have dark spots like under eye circles or a lot of redness like me, you can take color corrector, which is just different colored concealers basically, and put them on before you do your foundation. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my beauty blender to blend them out and I'm just gonna do green to black out the redness. So I'll do that on my cheeks. And then I'm gonna take yellow to cover up the dark circles underneath my eyes. So now we have our face color corrected, just a nice even balance. Now we're gonna go into a step you do need to have for dance, which is foundation. I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. I don't know how to do this, I'm not a beauty guru, but yeah. And I'm in the shade 4.5. So we're just gonna take this on your hand, and then I'm taking a dense buffing brush from It Cosmetics. And I'm just gonna dab it on the brush and go like this and just blend it out over your entire face. Make sure you blend by your ears and also your hairline and down to your neck. If you don't blend down your neck, it's gonna look really weird, and that's how you get those lines. You see those girls at school and you're you need to blend your foundation. That's what's gonna happen if you don't go down your neck. On dance team, we have to have our costumes have to cover our collarbone, so you can just blend all the way down to your collarbone. Okay, now that you're done with your liquid foundation, do any more creams you want to do. So if you're gonna do a cream contouring on your cheek or a cream highlight or cream blush, do that now. I'm going to use this NYX Wonder Stick just to contour my nose with cream. The rest I'm gonna do with powder. What works best for blending out cream contours is a beauty blender or a blending sponge. Next, you're gonna wanna set your face. So I'm just using this powder from Sephora in the shade Golden Linen. It's just a powder foundation. And I'm gonna go in with this just fluffy brush. Just get it everywhere, so that your foundation sets and will stay on your face all day. So next I like to do my eyebrows after I'm finished with my foundation. And for my eyebrows, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Blonde. I'm also going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. Again, I'm not a beauty girl, I have no idea how to do that. This is in the shade Taupe. If you're really frustrated about how your eyebrows look now, first of all, remember that eyebrows are sisters and not twins. They shouldn't look identical. If you cover up one side of your face and it looks good, you're fine. If you cover up the other and it looks good, you're fine. Also, if you think your eyebrows are too dark, just wait until you do mascara, false eyelashes, and eyeshadow. Like, I'm sure you'll realize they're just fine. And if they are too dark, then you can just take them off, retry. It's fine. We're not experts. Next, after eyebrows, I'm gonna do eyeshadow. So first I'm gonna start by priming my lids. Okay, everybody listen, this is a really important step. If you don't prime your lids, first of all, the color of your eyeshadow is not gonna be strong, like it's not gonna be super strong because the eyeshadow palette that we're given for dance team is very weak. The colors are not very pigmented, so a primer is very important to getting the color that we need. Everyone knows on dance team, our coaches are always yelling at us to have darker eyeshadow. This is what's gonna help. Also, primer just helps it stay on longer and not crease. So I'll start with that. For my primer, I'm using this Shadow Insurance. Wow, it's upside down. From Too Faced. It's really good primer, but you can really use any primer you want. I'm just gonna take a little bit on my fingers and rub it on my eyelids. Now that our lids are primed, our eyeshadow will stay on 10 times better, trust me. Okay, so first things first with eyeshadow is make sure you have the right palette, which you all should because we bought them as a team. It's this Maybelline, like quad, yeah, it's got 4 in it. And it is called Charcoal Smokes. So we're first gonna start with this light blue color. It looks kind of silvery, but it's actually a light blue, and we're gonna put that from this part of our eye, the crease, up to our brow bone. And you might be thinking like, oh my God, that's so high. It's not, it's really not. Like, it'll look good, especially with our eyelashes. They go all the way up there anyways, like it's fine. We're gonna put it there, and we're gonna later put it on our inner corner, but not until after. Just take any regular like eyeshadow brush. Again, gross, I don't clean my brushes. So just take a little bit of this and put it right here. When you have the eyeshadow primer, it's gonna make it a lot more pigmented, so you shouldn't have to worry about that at all. But just keep layering it on until you think that it's like almost too dark, and then you're fine, because it's definitely not too dark. If you feel like you're putting a ridiculous amount of eyeshadow on your face, that's how you know you're doing it correctly. Okay, for the next step, we're going to take this dark color right here. I don't even know what to call it. It's almost like a brownie purple. And we're gonna take that and put it in our crease. So for that, I'm using this brush from the Naked Smoky palette, and it's just like almost like a pencil. I don't even know, but it's kind of like pointy. I'm gonna just take that and do that right here, the crease of your eye. It doesn't matter if it doesn't look nice because we're gonna blend it out anyways, so it's fine. okay. It looks ridiculous now, but it will look good after we blend it out, trust me. Now take a blending eyeshadow brush you might have. I'm using this one. It's called Shadow Blending Airbrush number 107, and it's from It Cosmetics. Just blend your eyeshadow until you can't tell that there's a line between the two colors. Okay, so next we're going to take the darkest color in our palette. This one, it's a black and it's shimmery. And I'm gonna take it with this bigger, just flat eyeshadow brush. I'm just gonna get it on the brush and go right here on the outer corner of just your lid. And this black is not very pigmented, so you're gonna have to go over this one a lot. Just really cake it on. It's fine, trust me. Oh, also, if you get any fallout during this, just leave it until the end and I'll show you how to get rid of it. Don't try to rub it or it'll just smear. Now take your blending brush and blend some more. Next, I'm gonna take this top color in the palette, which is the lightest like brown color, I don't know. And then I'm just gonna take it on again, another like flat eyeshadow brush. This is from the first Naked palette. And you're just gonna put this color all over your eyelid. Okay, now we're almost done. What I'm just gonna do is go back in over the crease makeup and the black makeup on the outside and just do some more blending and stuff. Just really keep going until it's really, really dark and really, really blended. Okay, and the last step before we get rid of our fallout and move on to the next step is a little bit more highlight on the inner corner. I'm gonna go back in with that light blue that we started with, and I'm just gonna go like this, right on the inner corner of the lid. And don't forget to blend it out. Okay, now our eyeshadow look is complete. To get rid of any fallout, if you notice, I have a lot of eyeshadow fallout. Who knew? All you have to do to get rid of that and not make it smear is go in with a big fluffy powder brush and go like this. And now your fallout is gone and there's no residue left over. Okay, so the next step is black eyeliner on the top of your lash line. This step is crucial because when we do our fake eyelashes, if you don't have black eyeliner underneath it and you don't apply your eyelashes correctly, it'll look like there's a space between your eyelash and the fake eyelashes, which we don't want because you don't want them to look fake. You want them to look like they're real pretty long lashes. So black eyeliner is essential. I'm just going with the Sigma Wicked Gel Liner, and I'm taking the Sigma Winged Liner brush number E6. So I'm just gonna take that and just go like this. On Dance Team, there's no need for a wing, so don't do a wing, and it's just gonna make it harder anyways, so you don't have to do that. Now that you have your eyeliner done, we are gonna do like a little bit of a base mascara. You don't need to do too much because we're having the eyelashes and you don't need it to get like clumpy or anything. So what I'm gonna use for mascara is the Benefit They're Real. I can't, okay. But it doesn't like make your eyelashes clumpy, so it's perfect for fake eyelashes. Just put that on your top and bottom lashes. For my lower lashes, I'm actually gonna use a different mascara. This is completely unnecessary, but this is what I like to use. It's the Big Eyes and it has the small brush. That's what I like to use on my lower lashes. The last step I'm gonna do to my eyes before we put on fake eyelashes is pencil eyeliner. So you're gonna take a black pencil eyeliner, any one you want, it doesn't matter, and go tight line your eyes. Now you're gonna take the same pencil eyeliner and do your bottom lash line, but only do the outside half of it. Now apply your fake eyelashes. Isn't that everybody's favorite part? So once you have both of your fake eyelashes on, you're going to want to take a mascara again and go over the eyelashes. This just helps to connect the eyelashes together and make them more seamless. Technically, besides lipstick, the only other thing you need for dance team is blush. But I'm also going to be doing some contouring and highlighting at this point as well. So I'm gonna start by using just the Cocoa Contour Kit from Too Faced. And I'm gonna, because it's dance and your makeup has to be like darker because you can't see us because we're far away, I'm gonna take this dark color with just a little brush that it comes with. And I'm just gonna go right under my natural contour. I'm also going to go near my temples and a little bit up here. And I'm also going to go over the sides of my nose. And under my jawline. Now you have to blend this out. So take whatever brush you want. I'm going back with this big powder brush that I've used multiple times. You can also use a beauty blender, however, I think brushes work better because I'm contouring with a powder. I know my contour is not perfectly blended, but I'm gonna move on to the next step. You can always go back and blend more. Always blend more than you think. Once you think you're blended enough, blend a little bit more because you're probably not. Next, I'm going to take the Team Blush with this blush brush from Techniques. And I'm just gonna take this from the apples of my cheeks up on my cheekbones. And remember, for dance team, your blush honestly has to look like ridiculous, like way darker than you think, because the judges can't see all the way at the top of the bleachers if your blush is really light. So just like do a ton of blush. Now I'm going to blend that a little bit, just underneath with the contour. Now I'm going to highlight, and with that I'm going to be taking this brush. It's from the Live Beautifully collection from the IT Cosmetics brushes. Brush number 223, highlighting and blending. So I'm going to go back to the Cocoa Contour, and I'm just going to use this matte white shade. It's called Light Cocoa because we don't need anything like too shimmery for dance. And then I'm just going to go on top of where we put the blush, like even higher. And I'm gonna go like this up my cheekbones. Just get a ton on there. I'm also gonna do down my nose, a little bit on my forehead in the center here, and I'm gonna go right underneath where we contoured before. I'm also gonna go a little on my chin and on top of my lip. Then go back and blend that out some more. You need to make sure your highlight, blush, and contour are all blended into each other. Because you don't want to see harsh lines, it's just not a good look. So just make sure everything's really nicely blended out. Next, you're gonna take your Team Lipstick. That's from Yofi Cosmetics. I don't have mine with me right now, but you're gonna wanna put that on. And the very last step, which honestly I think is the most important, is setting spray. Technically, this is also not required by Dance Team, but you should really have it. I use the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. It's cooling and hydrating, and it will have your makeup literally last all day, and you definitely need that when competing because you're sweating, you need your makeup to stay on. We literally have invites all day long, so you need that. It will help so much. And all you have to do is spray some on your face like this. And you're good. And that's how you do the Minnetonka Dance Team makeup. Make sure your eyeshadow again is blended along with your contour, blush, and highlight, and you'll be fine. So that's really all you need. If you have any other questions, comment, talk to me at practice if you're on the team. I don't know, let me know if I should do another tutorial for a different look, because I don't know about you, but it's pretty bomb. If you want to know, you can leave comments asking what products I use. If everyone on our dance team does their makeup like this, we're gonna be so fierce. Oh my God, it's gonna look so good. The judges are gonna be like, oh my God. Like when other teams walk by us, like when we're marking, they'll be like walking by and they'll be like, oh my God, Minnetonka has such good makeup. Like what the heck? What the heck? We need that. So that's what we wanna be. So I love you guys so much.